YouTube, what's going on, guys? Thank you guys for checking out another one of my videos. Today we are going to break down what happened with CCIV. I'm learning with you guys. I'm not a financial advisor, but I did buy some CCIV today and decided I was going to do some more research after I bought CCIV. So let's go ahead and go to my Robinhood. You guys can see I'm down almost $1,000, $900 between today and after hours, which is fine. Not a bad day. 2% down. But what was it? Where's it at? CCIV. All right. So CCIV, I saw came crashing down. See this right here? Came crashing down. Fell from 32, almost $33. Actually, this morning it was at almost $34. Almost $34. And by 11:05, it crashed by 14%. And I bought immediately. I went in and I bought $500, I think. Yeah, $500 at $28, which was right almost at the very bottom. Almost at the very bottom. I'm glad that I went ahead and bought, because immediately when I bought, it started to pump up again. Right now it's at 28.91. I'm happy with the purchase, even though I don't know what's going on with the merger. I just saw, usually my rule is if I'm in a company and it drops 5%, I'm probably going to dollar cost average and buy some more. And it kind of left me to think, what happened? And so immediately before I bought some, and that's probably why I caught it at 28 instead of 27.58. It's probably already on the way up, to be honest. But immediately I was just looking for news. What could have happened? Maybe the merger was called off. Maybe CCIV was talking about buying DirecTV again, because that's or merging with DirecTV again, which is crazy to me, but whatever. No, they're still in talks with Lucid, but I wanted to go ahead and do some research just to kind of expand on it in case it's something that you guys want to do. So I want to show you guys something real quick. Look at this. This is Google Trends. You can see February 2nd at about 1:30, it started to spike up. By 2 o'clock, it had reached its peak. By 2 o'clock, it had reached its peak, and it was trending on Google. So if you were following that and you see if there's any correlation here to CCIV's behavior, you could see February 2nd at about 1:30. If you would have gotten at 1:30 when you saw that spike with CCIV, not saying you should do this, but you probably would have caught all of that. You probably would have gotten in at 28 and caught it all the way up to its peak. So it kind of tells you when when it's trending and when people are looking it up. Typically, they're probably looking it up because they're looking to buy, and then it lost its momentum, and then it spiked again around, what time is this? 11 a.m. So real quick, let's see at 11 a.m. on what day was it? 11 a.m. I believe it was on 11 a.m. the 3rd. Let's see what happened here. So it seems like people were just doing their research. They saw no merger happen. They probably wanted to just catch this ride up. No merger was happening, and it started to dip again. Okay, cool. So I'm doing a bunch of research, and I'm looking at different articles, and nothing talks about any merger happening. There was no merger news. It's just people are confident that it's going to happen, and it's interesting because it's just people seeing it spike. They want to get in as soon as possible, and it's probably the same behavior that I did, where I just saw a spike. I wanted to ride the wave, and then I saw it dip, so I bought more, and it made it go back up. But I'm not finding any amazing news that makes me feel any more comfortable. Let me see. All right, so I found this article, and it's very informative. This one makes me feel a lot better about my purchase. Let me share it with you guys. So, what we know about the merger so far. So, I guess Bloomberg has a history of when they have a prediction of a possible merger, it happens usually 20 days after on average. Not not very a lot of high conviction there, right? Jobs. They posted a job for an SEC informant. Okay, interesting. So that means Lucid is trying to go public. That confirms it. And then you have Twitter. Look at this. Look what they put here. Somebody put CCIV, CCCCCIVVV, and Lucid decides they're gonna post. They're gonna comment and just kind of share. Hey, we got reservations. It's so funny how these are the things that people are picking up to get them closer to linking CCIV and Lucid as a merger. Um, Look, Alex Cutler. I think I've watched some. Was this the guy? Hold on one second. Yep, as I suspected, this is the guy I was watching this morning. Alex Cutler doing a live stream with Meet Kevin. Love Meet Kevin's channel, and very very good, very unbiased. I feel like live stream here with Alex Cutler. It's so funny that he's the guy on here saying, if you deleted this, we know it's official. We caught you. They deleted it. Okay. And you know why they're doing this? They want to push CCIV's prices up. They want people buying it. They want to raise that money before they announce the merger. And they're probably thinking to themselves, the price is already going up. We don't need to rush announcing this merger. Let's milk it. Let's let these influencers on YouTube and TikTok and Twitter continue to push our stock up, and then we'll milk it. We'll milk it, and we'll announce the merger later. When that merger happens, though, skyrocket. Let me see. Editor Bloomberg article. Hold on. So basically, this guy Edwards, he's a huge influencer in the EV, and he's the guy who wrote the article that took down Nikola, just destroyed Nikola. So if he's saying it, it's got to be true, right? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Look at this one. This is a good one right here. So this one says pretty much he's a director. Okay, so Andrew Liveris is a director and executive chairman of a company that bought 14 million shares of CCIV. This guy also is part of the board of directors for Lucid Motors. See the connection there? See the connection there? All right, this is a good one right here. So it's no secret that that Lucid Motors, Saudi Arabia, definitely is a huge investor in Lucid Motors. Check this out, guys. Look at this. So it says that Michael Klein and Saudi PIF, they're pretty much 64% owners of Lucid Motors. Interesting. Michael Klein is CCIV CEO. So the same company that owns over 50% of Lucid Motors, Michael Klein is very connected with, and he also happens to be the CEO of CCIV. Yeah. I mean, this is hilarious. You got stuff like this where Lucid Motors pretty much says that they closed a $15 billion deal, and then they go back and update it to is closing. Like little things like that where they're trying to fix things. It just screams they don't want to, announce the merger yet because things are going great already with CCIV. That deal's pretty much closed. They just haven't announced it yet. When they do, it's going to be amazing. But a lot of people are probably going to sell off, take some of their profits, and the price should go skyrocket and then immediately start to dip. But it's good to hold, take some of your profits and hold, what you want to, what you can. This is amazing stuff, man. So it's so funny that I didn't know any of this I knew about Lucid Motors. I like Lucid Motors. I've watched a bunch of videos of their cars and stuff. They got a lot of their management comes from the Tesla world, the engineering world in Tesla. I'm a huge into Tesla. That's like 50% of my portfolio right now. So I'm not saying Lucid's gonna be bigger than Tesla by any means, by any stretch. But what I am saying is, if there's going to be a competitor in the states that rises from all of these government initiatives to make EV the only thing we drive by a certain amount of time, all by 2030 or 2035 or whatever, Lucid's got a great shot. And with all this money that's going to be backing them, it's going to be interesting. It's still a risk because of, they don't really have any cars on the road. They got prototypes and stuff. So I don't know if it's going to be another Nikola. I don't think it will be, but it's still a risk. And the CCIV thing is not set in stone either. So be careful, guys, when you're investing, man. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not licensed for this stuff. I just love this topic and I love talking about it. I like to share my growth with you guys, because if it can help y'all, I wish somebody would have done this for me when I was coming up. So yeah, guys, we drop daily content on this channel. Let me know in the comments what you want to hear about next. I appreciate you guys watching this video, and I will see y'all tomorrow.